In recent years, eXp Realty has gained significant popularity in the real estate business. For the second year in a row, eXp is ranked as the top growth leader for transactions and agent counts. But one of the more popular topics that gets searched in Google and YouTube is why agents leave eXp Realty. Now, why is that? For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Joe Skipper and I'm the owner of Skipper Realty Group, brokered by eXp Realty. And today we're going to take a look at some of the top reasons that agents may choose to leave eXp Realty and some ways to avoid getting into eXp without having the full knowledge and the best tactics to make it a successful experience for you. Now, if you haven't already, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you want to stay up to date on the latest marketing techniques and information for real estate agents, then consider subscribing to this page. I put out content regularly so that you can be more successful and thrive in this career as a real estate agent. So as I said, eXp Realty is an ever-expanding online brokerage that is seeing unprecedented growth within the real estate industry. And we could, and I probably will do, another video on why this company is growing while others are tanking. But that's for another day. But with that growth, you also see a lot of people leaving eXp. Now, when I was looking up new brokerages, trying to find one I could stick with and grow with, I did a ton of research into all kinds of brokerages. I searched YouTube up and down to find out everything I could regarding all the bigger brokerages, and what I saw were lots of videos on eXp. Now, there are a ton of pro eXp ones out there, which I looked at, but I also looked at the ones from people that left eXp and why they did. I found a trend in the negative eXp takes in these videos. So I wanted to combine most of them here so that you can watch one video versus the 40 to 50 videos I had to watch to get a true idea of why it is that eXp is so good to some people and why some people just can't stand it. So here are the top reasons I found as to why eXp sees agents leave while it continues to be a top growing and top producing company. One of the reasons I saw that agents leave eXp is because they leave the real estate business altogether. This industry is a really easy industry to get into, but it's a really hard industry to stay in. I found over my years as an agent that many agents don't really treat their business like a business. Now, if you ask them if they run a business, they would say, yes, of course I do. But you look into their business plan, their marketing strategies, budgeting, hiring, and everything else you have to look into with the traditional brick and mortar business, you find that many agents don't have any structures in place to not only get their real estate business going, but to keep it growing. Agents leaving eXp for this reason isn't specific to eXp, but many brokerages see agents leave because of this reasoning. Now, every brokerages have plans in place for agents to succeed in this industry, but what I've seen in agents that leave is that they never utilize the strategies that are put into place to do it. There are people that are really good agents out there, but are not great business people. And you either learn really fast that you have to treat this career as a business, or you aren't going to make it no matter what brokerage you join. Now, another reason agents leave eXp is to make more money elsewhere. In the real estate world, you are always being recruited by other brokerages. I looked at my junk mail the other day and saw hundreds upon hundreds of brokerages saying that if I want to make it in today's market, then I have to join them. They have the best resources, the best commission structure, the best everything to make all of your wildest dreams come true. And when you join a brokerage like eXp, that expectation is now high. You hear all sorts of people promising that your goals will be met there, but what they miss, or what you miss hearing, is that no one is going to hold your hand through this business. There are brokerages that will offer you all sorts of training opportunities, mentorships, and resources to get and assist you in your journey, but you have to put in the work to access all of it. eXp offers classes almost 24 hours a day. They have eXp World, state meetings, national meetings, collaboration groups, workplace, referral networks, mentorship programs, leadership training, business training, and tons of other things that are available to agents that join. But it can be overwhelming if you don't take the time and make the effort to learn and to grow. Then no brokerage is going to work. So I find that people that move a lot generally are looking for the bright and shiny next object they think will magically make them a good agent. But it's just not out there. Like any business, you gotta put in the work. Which leads me to my next reason for why I think agents leave eXp is that because they get overwhelmed with it. eXp is an online brokerage, which means that they don't have any traditional brick or mortar type businesses. Now, what comes with that is that you need to be ready to learn not only the business, but also the ins and outs of eXp via an online presence. eXp offers eXp World, which is basically a sim city where you get all sorts of access to training. You can hold meetings there, attend live trainings and team and state meetings, and all sorts of collaborative sessions within that world. This goes back to what I was saying earlier though, is that transferring to a brokerage is gonna take work, and eXp is no different. Agents, I think, that come to eXp thinking someone is gonna be there in person to guide you get really shocked when they don't have that. So I would strongly suggest that you choose the right sponsor to guide you through eXp and set you up for the best success. Now, sponsors, in my opinion, are the deal breakers or makers in whether eXp is gonna be your place for life or whether you're leaving in a month. Now, what I learned through my experience researching eXp was that a sponsor is a huge primary step in your eXp journey, and you can't overlook it. Please, please, please listen to this. You can't overlook your sponsor in this brokerage. Because of their revenue share program, eXp rewards their agents for sponsoring and bringing in other good agents into the brokerage. It's a huge perk to being a part of eXp, but it also means there are agents out there solely recruiting to get numbers and not providing any sort of support to incoming agents. With some sponsors, once you sign on, they are nowhere to be found and you're stuck by yourself learning a new online brokerage with zero help. I got lucky because I never really thought or cared about a sponsor because I didn't understand the concept of them. Now, I found Mike Sherrard and he referred me to Garth Ward, who is now my sponsor. The mentorship and collaboration groups they have formed within eXp and what they offer to people we sponsor is one of the best in the industry. Now, you don't have to trust me, look them up and see for yourself. But they have been the primary reason I've been thriving in eXp and not one of the agents looking for that next shiny object. I think that agents leave eXp that have bad experience with a sponsor, they don't feel supported, and leave to find that. Do your research into it, and if you want to talk to me or Garth about it, let me know and we can chat more. Now, agents will leave eXp to try and join a team within another brokerage. Now, there are a lot of teams within eXp, and there are some of the top producing teams in the world, but it can get lost in translation sometimes here. Going back to that sponsor thing, agents that join with a lack of sponsor support can feel left out and find themselves trying to find some sort of structure to their success in this business. There are teams within eXp, like I said, that offer exactly what some agents need, but they feel they don't know about it or were never told about it. Now, to elaborate a bit more about the sponsorship thing, a good sponsor is going to set you up with everything you need to get going and feel connected to the company. Now, I really do hate that people joined eXp with a bad sponsor and had to leave because of it. There are tons of agents that actually leave eXp and join back up months later with a better sponsor and do love it. Agents also leave eXp because of the online style of it. Real estate has always been old school and had buildings and offices to go to, team meetings in the conference room, and in-person type trainings that comes with that. eXp did away with that because they believe that the money saved for renting or buying places throughout the entire world can be put back into you as the agent. Now, they're more than okay if you as an agent or a team buy or rent an office. I do that, and a lot of agents do. But that can be expensive to some agents and they may not fit into their specific budget. They may want the brokerage to pay for that space so that they don't have to. Now, I would say that more and more real estate brokerages are moving to an online business model, so you will start to see this becoming the norm, in my opinion. But some agents can't break that model and need and want the office space. Now, there are a ton of reasons that would and should lead you to eXp, in my opinion, but I do understand the reasons we talked about as to why people do leave. But the theme that I took away from all of my research into the topic was that you as the agent have to put in the work to succeed in any brokerage. There are pros and cons to each one. You have to decide what you want and what you need to succeed and move forward with that. But I'm telling you that no one has a magic pill you take to make millions in real estate. It takes hard work and a business mindset, a business plan, and the drive to be successful in this industry. eXp offered me everything I need and more to succeed in this business. My sponsor adds to my success by providing weekly collaboration meetings, trainings from the top agents in the world, and mentoring by some of the best agents in the world. Now, I know it sounds too good to be true, but do some diving into it and you'll see what I mean. But even though they do provide that all to me, it's on me ultimately to take it, learn from it, and implement it into my business. They aren't holding my hands through it. They provide me with the tools, but I have to work with them. Ultimately, agents leave eXp for their own personal reasons. Find out what you need in an agency and go for that. But go all in no matter what. I want to see you succeed in this industry. We need to continue to raise the bar in this business so your success helps us all. If you want to know anything more about eXp, sponsors, how it all works, anything, give me a call and we can chat about that. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my page to stay up to date with the latest tools, techniques, and tips for real estate agents in today's market. Thanks, guys.